By now you know about Texas getting drilled by a deep freeze that knocked out power for days and sent Ted Cruz fleeing to Cancun.
I gotta say, Orlando is awesome. It's not as nice as Cancun.
But you might not have heard about Mississippi, specifically the state capital of Jackson, parts of which haven't had running water for 2 weeks after an ice storm rendered the city's water system inoperable.
The entire city, more than 165,000 people, hasn't had safe drinking water since the mid-February storm.
Mississippi is used to hurricanes and flooding and heat waves.
It is hot today.
But they were not ready for these pipe-busting, record-low temperatures.
I've had to walk to gas stations just to use the bathroom sometimes.
Summer Williams is 8 months pregnant. There's no water coming from her tap. She has to fill buckets from a faucet at her dad's house 30 minutes away, get it back to her apartment, then boil it.
Jackson, which is 80% black, has had to set up sites just to distribute water for flushing toilets.
Just for flushing. We don't wash dishes with it or nothing.
And while running water has been restored in much of the city, thousands of residents still don't have clean drinking water.
The city has updated its drinking water warning. Once again, all drinking water needs to be boiled first, at least for 1 minute.
Mayor of Jackson, Chokwe Lumumba, said climate change is putting pressure on aging infrastructure and utility systems.
Not only do we have aged infrastructure, but we have more extreme weather conditions. We have hotter summers, colder winters, more rainy seasons, which all take a toll on our infrastructure.
Things in Mississippi, not great, but clearly not as bad as what Joe Rogan's friends had to deal with over in Texas.
Yeah, we had friends that their house went out, so they got a room with the Four Seasons, and they said it was 2 hours for room service.